I don't see you yet, but I can hear you for sure.
Okay, hang on. Let
Uh,
me check this out. See what's going on.
Cesar Gracie's in the building. All you Nick Diaz fans and Nate Diaz fans, the man behind them, he's right here. We're trying to get the video going, so just stay tuned. Caesar's on the phone right here. I think you just got to press the camera button. You there, Caesar?
Yeah, let's take a look. See
Oh,
here.
it said somebody says they see you.
Uh-oh.
They see you. Okay, so
Oh,
we could
yeah,
just get.
yeah.
They said they see you. All right, cool. We
All
appreciate you,
right.
Janae. Thank you for letting us know. A lot of people are gonna start joining in. Off the bat, I can't see you, bro. But how you been? How's everything?
Everything's great, bro. Everything is awesome.
How's the school and training
Uh,
and
man,
everything going?
I love it. People learning jiu-jitsu, doing their thing over here. I love how trying to fix the thing here, how it's growing all over, man. I'm looking at YouTube videos and stuff. They're doing jiu-jitsu in Europe and all these other, I mean, like black belts and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. You let me ask you about this. Did you see the UFC BJJ?
I heard about it. I don't know too much about it. I heard there was some like drama, like some people thought it was a copying of somebody. I heard some stuff like that. I don't know too much about it. I mean, I like the fact that they're showcasing the art of jujitsu because unlike MMA, it's something everybody can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool that the UFC is gonna put money behind it. They did like a little reality show. They had that kid Mikey Musumeci on there, and that he's real
Yeah.
good. So he makes jujitsu looks good because he goes for submissions, and that I think that's
Yeah.
one of the best part of jujitsu is the submissions and everything. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, I think it's good all in all that jiu-jitsu is getting more popular. The more I think the UFC shines a light on it, it'll help it to grow even more. So yeah. But anyways, so everything, life is good. I brought you on tonight, my brother, because I wanted to first off the bat say this that you always feel free because you know how I'm from Santa Ana. You don't got to talk about nothing you don't feel like talking about. Let's get that out the way. And we're
Right on.
not here to offend. No, we're not here not to offend nobody or to put anybody's business out there or none of that. And
Yeah.
we're not trying to start no drama or
Mhm.
or anything. But at the end of the day, Cesar Gracie, you're Nick Diaz's head coach, his brother, his family. I have a lot of students, and I know what my students mean to me. They're like my kids. Some of them, I love them. So I know Nick is very close to you, and we love Nick. And you know how I feel, and my guys and our team, how we feel about Nick. And it's just been crazy. You see all this stuff online, it goes crazy, and you never know what the truth is anymore. With
Mm.
look at what's going on with Iran. You don't know what you're seeing anymore. And there's so much bullshit on the internet that I'm sick of it. So that's why when I talk to you and me and you we have a personal relationship. So when I talk to you, it's like I don't like seeing all the bullshit that's out there when the truth needs to be told. And everybody's worried about Nick and all these different media sites are saying all these different things. and
Mhm.
and I just wanted to reach out to you, bro, because I know you know the truth and I know you know the family. And so I saw the post that you had put up and we talked about it. Let's get that out the way. Is do you know what's going on with Nick and if he's
Oh,
okay? Because I'm sure
well,
everybody wants to know that.
right on. Appreciate that. Regarding that post, that was not my post. That's his family's post. That's you know what I mean. That's something that got authorized by like his mother and cousins. You know, and that's not like nothing on there is something I wrote. That's what his family wrote, and they asked me to post it because because people look at my stuff and they're out of the so they trust stuff to come out of my page or something. So they asked me, and really I don't like to put people's personal business too much stuff out there
Absolutely.
because we all got personal business, dude. I don't want my personal, but they when they asked me to put that out there because what happens is the Nick's got, he's got a like his internet stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and some crazy stuff's been going on there. You know, I've had people messaging even me about, hey man, I bought these gloves or I bought this, or you know, Nick was supposed to be on a what's that got Cameo or something like that. I don't know. There's a site where
Oh, he's doing the happy birthdays or something.
yeah, that's what it is. I you know, and they were like, yeah, man, he never showed up. We paid him to do, and Nick's just not a part of any of that stuff. To be honest with you, that's
Yeah,
other.
Nick wouldn't do that. Nick, yeah, that doesn't even sound like
Yeah,
Nick. Yeah, so that's
that's
crazy.
well, that's
That's
other people cashing in, and that's you know, and then if something doesn't happen, they blame Nick, and it's not really him, you know. So I think his family was kind of upset about that. People are cashing in on stuff and kind of like doing, you know, maybe hurting his brand is what it is,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
his stuff, and he's not the guy that's doing that stuff. So I think they wanted to get it out there, and they had come to me and hey, would you mind putting the statement out there for us? We made a statement. Would you put it on your? And I said, sure, man, because I saw it, and I know what that's like when people are blaming you for not doing, you know, something. You mentioned about politics, Iran, or something like that. You know, you get all that mixed craziness. So it's good to for something to come from their families. So I was happy to said, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I wanted to get out. Like, so what's the message? Like, what like from the family, straight up asking, like from Cesar Gracie, what does
Well,
Nick Diaz and Nick Diaz's family want everybody to know?
crazy ex girlfriend. You know what I mean? We've all had them. You know, but the
Oh,
worst.
please. No, you said it. We're gonna get bombarded in the comments by her.
Right.
Oh no. Oh, crazy you said it though. Okay, go ahead. Keep the crazy. There's a crazy girlfriend involved. I've had some crazy girlfriends. I'll tell you that,
Right.
Caesar. I know how that goes.
Yeah. It's and you got shady characters. You know, Nick's. I think everybody knows at this point. Nick went through some really like how do you say it, some dark times or something. He was hanging out with people he shouldn't have been hanging out with and everything. And you know those people that came into his life for a while there. You know they're trying to come up or do something, but they apparently took his you know took his uh, internet, his Twitter, his what is it, Instagram, and they got control of it, and he hasn't had control of it. So they put posts up for other companies, and they're making money. You know, they get a cash for that too. But Nick's not seeing that money, and Nick doesn't even know about these posts, and that's what's going on. And then you got the girl, I guess, that the ex went and took his house and moved their dad in. You know what I mean? It's like a grifter thing or something.
What the
And
hell?
I guess the boyfriend, they all move in his house. They won't leave. And his family was just like, look, you know, none of this is Nick. And we want people to know about it. You know what I mean? That's what it was.
That's cool. I respect that Caesar. I hope everybody respects the fact that you respect your student and the family that much that you don't even really want to speak on it. But
Yeah.
if the family asks you to put this out there, then that's important, and we want to get that message out there. As far as the crazy girlfriend, man, we've had a lot of crazy girlfriends. I know I've had some, and I feel for Nick. I feel for Nick, and I really like from the bottom of my heart. I'm a part of the family, so like we all want the best for
Yeah.
Nick, and I know you, and I know you do too, and I know he's gonna be all right. What do you think? You think we're gonna see like a full comeback from Nick? Because that's what we all really want deep down inside. I think is the best for Nick, for him to get his spot back, to do whatever it is, but ultimately just for him to be all right. Do you think
I think
where
it's
he's at right now, he's gonna be all right?
I think so. I think you know everybody has to go through some certain periods in their life. If you think about Nick, you know, the guy started fighting. I want to say since he was 16 is when he
Yeah,
was fighting. You know,
yeah.
I'm not talking UFC. I'm talking about before that and everything. He was like 16, 17-year-old guy fighting. That's all he knew, and he wasn't really savvy about different things and everything. And you know, he's got to find his place. So he went through some confusing times for sure. You know what I mean? It's a bad time and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
it happens, bro. It happens, and it's just hope we just got to pray for him to be able to recover from it. You know,
yeah.
that's
No,
it.
I'm looking here. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Laura. clarified that they are not together. No, they're not together, Laura. They're not together.
Nick and her are the girlfriend are not together at all.
Yeah, yeah, and she's
She
trying to.
she
I saw
she acts like they are though, like
puts
it seems.
old stuff up there all the time. It's like, man, and even when they were together, Nick wasn't wanting. I mean, she was like a hardcore stalker, and Nick was just, he's moving around trying to get away from this girl, but Nick doesn't. How do you say? Confrontation and issues. He doesn't want to be the. I don't know. He tells them to leave. They don't
He's
leave. He just kind of.
he's trying to do it in a nice way because he doesn't want no drama. I can tell
Yeah,
I can I can tell you right
yeah,
now he's probably trying to be like, come on, like he's trying to figure out any way he can get out of it. But at the same time, he's like girls. I'm sorry to say this, but girls got a way of sometimes making you worry about your life.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
so I could see that being a possibility too, and hopefully he's just able to get out of that situation.
yeah.
That's all we can hope for. But I appreciate you coming on. I know you didn't have to do this, but I know a lot of the Nick Diaz army, the Nick Diaz fans, the people that have been watching him fight, watching you push him for all these years, wanted to know that he's good,
Yeah.
he's straight,
Right
he'll be back
now,
soon.
he's healthy. He's doing good right now. Um, and I'm planning to go see him in a couple weeks. We're gonna hang out a little bit and everything. But he sounds really good, and so he's doing fine right now. I mean, he's just trying to get his life back in order, get away from the crazy and everything like that. And it's like, the crazy follows you sometimes. So
Yeah,
it is.
it does. It does. They say when you're favored by God, you're also favored by the devil.
Is that right?
So yeah. So, well, I appreciate that, my brother. With blessings, and man, I can't wait to you're gonna have to come tell me how it went after you see him because man, I'm gonna call you while you're with him and talk to him too. I can't wait to see the full recovery. We all can't wait to see it,
Right,
and thank you for letting everybody know, Cesar. I appreciate you. Much love to the Cesar Gracie Army.
right on.
You know what it is. Anything else you want to get off your chest, Caesar, before we get off here?
Uh, Not really.
All right.
Not really, brother.
Well, I appreciate it. There you guys have it. You guys got the answers, from a real one. Appreciate it. Peace.
Take care. Peace out.